It may be September 5th, but it feels like mid-October. The breeze is kicking, the beanies are out, the blankets are following, I'm in pants, and we may have ourselves a playoff preview tonight in 4A between Newton and North Polk for this week's Game of the Week. This season may be very young, I get that, like I mentioned, it's September 5th, but both teams know the stakes in this one, just in week 2, is very high.
It's just a great step for our athletic program and a great step for our kids to be able to go out there and play a great team.
It's just good to challenge yourself with good opponents, and we have really good opponents in our schedule all the way through.
It's the defending champion against the up-and-coming. A 4A playoff preview in week 2.
That's a great question. I watched it on film. They look pretty good, and they look a little fast.
They beat a really good Lewis Central team last week, and so, I think when you start seeing those good teams playing each other, you kind of can measure up where you're at.
We talked to our defense about their keys. D-line, linebackers, they all are going to have a responsibility, and if they read their keys and do their job, we're going to have a chance.
Newton scored 49 points last week. Its leader, Caden Klein, throwing for 399 yards and 5 touchdowns.
I've known that our guys can make plays and that they're the ones that give me those yards and all those stats.
We just trust each other. We trust that we'll all go out and do the right thing, do our job.
It'll be a great experience and great test for us to see how we go in the future, and it'll just show us what a playoff team looks like.
North Polk is in the midst of a gauntlet, the second of 5 playoff teams from last year on deck tonight. The Comets, though, staying in the present.
We focus on the 1-0 every week, so we focus, it's that game that week. We're not thinking ahead, we're not thinking behind.
Don't get ahead of ourselves, 1 week at a time. That's how we got to focus, If we do get ahead of ourselves, we lose focus of where we're at right now, and that could cost us.
It's a big game when this guy's with us.
Yeah.
Dave Bingham is with us tonight for tonight's Game of the Week. Dave, these are 2 squads, 2 of the best in 4A, expected to be at the start of the season. Why can this be the first of potentially 2 matchups between these guys this year?
We saw Newton 2 years ago get in the playoffs and really start to make it move, and Coach Swede's got them rolling, right? And what North Polk did last year is legendary. We put a documentary together, and we're going to hopefully show that on We Are Iowa sometime. But there's no question both of these teams will be in the mix, and I think it's a great night for them because the staffs won't say it, but win or lose doesn't matter. It's just a good measuring stick.
Quick score prediction.
I don't do score predictions, but hey, Trey Jackson played for Newton in 1980.
Yeah.
That was the first state championship 8 years after the playoffs started. So there's a Trey Jackson from Newton and Trey Tabrink, the assistant coach's son, for North Polk. So I give you 2 Treys.
There you go. You're the man. And that's all we got.
Prediction.
That's all we got. Thanks, Dave. From North Polk High School, Trey Redfield, Local 5 Sports.
Let's go.